got a lot of options right now. Zip is available. Just like what you have mentioned, Omen is available at the same time.
Oh, imagine that. Omen and Zip is a strong start. Because again, you kind of want to get supports that can clear out the waves, right? But Zip is the only exception because of how good his ability to save his teammates are.
Right.
But we're going to get a second pick Richter.
Actually, really good. Zip is actually really good in terms of going for invades at the same time, stopping your opponent in the junglers, and we might see in here an early invade coming from the side of Team Indonesia. They want to stop probably Chaisiri. Again, Chaisiri really good in terms of jungling, really fast. And well, let's see. Them hovering Killen as well as Irie, a lot of warriors coming on the side of Team Thailand at the moment.
There's a lot of bursts as well, but
Right.
if they actually do this, because Irie is already either a jungle or DS lane. If they pick the Killen and the Florentino, doesn't that mean the Florentino will go for the ADC and then Killen goes to the jungle, Irie for the DS lane?
Not too sure what they're planning in this one right now. Probably they're just hovering that one out and deciding on to, I don't know.
Selanas.
See.
Okay, of course.
Right, okay, Selanas secure in here for as the ADC of Team Thailand right now. Killen probably as the jungler. Florentino might be on the DS lane. Now, third pick for the side of Team Indonesia.
So here's the thing, Indonesia picking up the Richter just to match up against the Florentino, or this could actually be even ADC that can harass the Selanas. Richter is really strong, but he's a niche type of strong, wherein he doesn't have any built-in sustains, and he doesn't naturally build up into a sustain item. No lifesteal for this man, only 2 damage, and that's what makes him a kind of weird fighter, because he can deal so much damage but he can't keep himself afloat, which makes him weird, but really good in certain matchups. And this could be the Florentino or the Selanas, and third pick for Indonesia, finally getting themselves the Murad. So these are some really just strong picks out of the wazoo for Indonesia here.
This time Indonesia securing the Murad instead of their favorite Vault Cap. I think they picked up Murad to go up against Selanas. You know, this is a really good assassin hero to go onto the backline at the same time. We're now actually waiting for the banning. It's going to be Raz on the side of Indonesia. They're taking away what's missing so far for on Thailand's lineup, which is a support and a mage.
Mind you, the Raz is actually really strong in the sense that he can slow down targets. So that means that if Zip tries to reposition, he can slow it down with his fireball. Not only that, I feel like his rising uppercut and basically all displacement kind of negates the positioning of Zip and Richter. So that just is something that Indonesia does not want. Can't remember if the Dialchin has been picked by Thailand, so that might be something as well. But probably not here. They just removed the Baldum.
Baldum, really good combo will definitely be the Baldum and Selanas, but Indonesia will be stopping that. I think there's still a lot of options available though. Thane is actually available in case they want some, you know, tank support to protect the Selanas on his lane.
I have gone for the, oh, they're still going for a ban here. I thought they were going to go for the picks already.
Yeah, ban.
Is there? Yeah, Crixie has already been removed.
Red team's turn to pick.
Now, a decision making in here. What Indonesia is currently missing.
They need some range,
yeah,
honestly.
ADC, ADR.
Mid lane as well.
Yep. Range damage dealers.
I think this wouldn't be too bad here because he does have stun, AoE, he has kiting, and that actually might be really useful if we think about it.
They can't use their favorite Hayate and Darcy already. Varus, I was about to mention a while ago. I'm wondering why we're not seeing Varus, which is actually a really good matchup against Florentino at the same time, and now they have picked this one out. Seems like they're gonna go for a no marksman lineup composition in here for Team Indonesia, unless they're gonna go for a mid Elsu, which I think, oh no, they have picked the Elsu already, so they can't go on that.
I mean, Varus can go for the mid lane too.
Yeah.
We've seen that before, so they can still go for an ADC here.
Oh, but you're gonna be lacking magic damage.
That is true though. This is gonna be
Well, they can
weird.
work on a no marksman composition. It can work sometimes, but they just have to finish the game as early as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I highly disagree with the composition of Indonesia here, but of course, that is just me. Indonesia have something set in the bag of their play cards. They're still waiting for it. Like you said, the thing is open, and there is
Like
the
you
Ignis.
said, the Ignis.
Yeah, but I thought it was going to be Indonesia to pick it up.
Alright, well, still good predictions. Comment to us. Okay, now, again, Indonesia will be needing some magic damage source in here. What would be the option?
I mean,
Marcy again, not any way possible or any...
Hilda. So there's no magic damage.
No
for
magic
them.
damage.
But
No
Hilda,
salt.
though.
Really good in late game.
Okay, normally I would not look at the Brunhilde to do much, but since there is a zip that can swallow her and then reposition her out of harm's way, I'm not sure if he can if Zip can pick her up when she is locked in with her siege mode. But if that is possible, then that means that that means you can basically reposition this Hilda easy. So it kind of works, and they're actually putting this Hilda in the mid lane, which should fight against the Ignis, but
Right.
not sure how that actually will pan out since the Hilda anymore. I feel like predictions is at least at this final game not really a thing because it's just incredibly out there.
Well, anyway, again, this is 1-1 score between Thailand and Indonesia. They're now fighting for their place to at least secure the silver, or rather, their placement on the gold medal match. It's going to be happening tomorrow. As we can see, the Zip finding, going for that vision, even just resetting the blue buff for their opponent.
Okay, I thought the Hilda was gonna be in the mid lane. Never mind. Yeah, that would be a poor matchup because, again, also one of the things that we have to remember is that you want mid laners who can clear out waves easy, and I don't think that Brunhilde is somebody, or Hilda rather, is somebody who can actually do that. So Perez is much better, has good AoE, should be able to do just that.
Maybe this is a situation ongoing onto the mid, but it seems like they're just going to be poking each other out. Ken Cardone has to be very careful because he has to wait for Thane to provide the front line for him. Alright, well, I think one of the reasons why they sent Perez to go onto the middle lane at the same time is that not only that, well, she's actually a good substitute for a mid lane hero, but at the same time, he might have a hard time going up against a Thailand.
Definitely that. Zip is actually trying to keep him alive, and
We didn't see that coming.
they dive right in. They just dove in. They're actually not done just yet. Richter has to run away underneath the tower. Zip is already rotating to the top lane to keep at least his teammate there safe with his presence.
Gold read right now onto the hands of Team Thailand. Well, Spirit Sentinel fight might happen anytime soon, but I think it's just a Zip. So, wow, they just reset it. They They will be transitioning towards the jungle, their own jungle camp, and return to the farming mode.
So that is just a really good start here for Thailand. Now, looking into the matchup, Brunhilde, or I keep saying it's Brunhilde, but it's both. It's either Brunhilde or Hilda.
Yeah.
Is getting forced back out into her own tower. Once she gets level 4, she should be a little bit, better in that aspect. There's not really going to be any pick-off
Middle
here.
lane though, fight is ongoing at the moment. 2 clashes happening, but meanwhile, no casualties will be put into place. Instead, they will just transition and going back onto their jungle camps once more.
As long as the Zip is there, there's not really going to be any casualties here for Indonesia. If he's in the vicinity, if he can suck you in, it should be fine. Usually you can see here, Indonesia trying to get into Spirit Sentinel.
No attempt for Team Thailand to steal that Spirit Sentinel. It will go on to the side of Team Indonesia. 3 minutes game time. It is just a 1-0 score with the first blood going on to the side of Team Thailand. But we can see a 4-man rotation going on to the bottom part of the map. On the mid gone by the Brunhilde. Unfortunately, that won't be enough. He will die onto the hands of Chai Siri, onto that kill land. And they got a good position on taking the first Abyssal Dragon.
That's the thing. Activating your entrench underneath all that crowd control is basically you signing your death sentence.
Because you just have to stay on that one place.
Yeah, I mean, she has good range, she has good damage, but you know what I mean? You guys get blown up, easy.
Easy peasy. Unfortunately, the zip wasn't there to actually give protection, and we weren't able to see that, you know,
Interaction,
yeah, let's say from the zip. Meanwhile, again, so far just looking good on the side of Team Thailand, but not tips or hopes down for Team Indonesia. I'm pretty sure, provided that the Murad will be able to. Oh, but look at a very aggressive move by the side of Team Thailand.
So here's the really kind of awkward thing, right? Since you have a kill in jungle right there.
Oh, there you go. We're gonna be continuing, going back. Yeah, focus just to still Anna's, Kenhorn, focus firing on where the objectives are. It's paying off so far for Team Indonesia to at least them getting the early lead advantage that they very much needed.
Yeah, slightly early lead here. Now this Richter, let's see how this kind of works out well for him. Richter has to run away. And again, look at how difficult it is for the Richter to keep himself afloat there. All Florentino has to do is not really force the 1v1, rather force a couple of the skills of Richter and then just regenerate yourself.
Onto the bottom lane part of the map though, rather the middle lane. Oh, fight is ongoing still. Really good save by Zip. We'll be saving out the Murad from the team fight. There you go. We got a tier 1 turret in favor of Team Thailand onto the top lane at the same time.
At least for this early game, it's not looking too good for Indonesia, but the more this does progress, the more their damage should start to kind of, you know, show its appearance, especially with the Bernhilda having that immense amount of critical damage.
Unfortunately, that didn't connect for the Varus.
Such a silly sound. God, I think a small bubble burn or something.
I'm not even sure if that was necessary for Zip to hit that Varus. I think he was just basically making use of his skill.
Keep it safe, you know.
Wasted cooldown though for me. But onto the one lane part of that, I think a tussle is no. They're just basically just zoning away the rest of the members. Good vision provided though by the Thane on the bottom lane part of the map.
Look at this, Killen as well as the Ignis are waiting. Somebody to enter that jungle and then you're just gonna get blasted.
They're waiting definitely for the Murad. Meantime, they're gonna go get the bottom lane part of the map right now. And there you go, Zip is in a dangerous position. He will fall down. Oh, Taisiri, very aggressive move on the back line. He might die, but he got Pala in here. Oh, 2-for-1 exchange so far, but not yet done. Murad will go in, a lot of burst damage. Ignis will fall down as well. We got a 2-for-2 exchange on the bottom lane part of the map, but I think that still went in favor of Team Thailand, taking down a turret.
Yeah, they still get that one. Honestly, if you guys know the memes about Shai LaBeau and him clapping a lot, that flicker away by the Kahanas was clap worthy. But now you can see Big Tier 1 already got still alive. There's the charge. Say goodbye.
Say goodbye indeed. So One Chai though going solo in HP will be just going farther away from Little Anna's to save her life. Really good. Really good hero moves by the Zip, or rather the Thane on that one.
You can see this is it. The melee composition, the fight comp for Indonesia is slowly showing its worth. It also has a lot of crowd control as well. And because of that Zip, here it is.
Two squishy targets on the side of Team Thailand right now, trying to free him onto the back line. Is until Anna's Ignis will fall down. Chai Siri trying to target our Rictor getting slowed down, getting poked up, but will be able to dash away.
Good mobility there from the Richter, able to escape the clutches. Actually making a good chunk of stuff happen. So much damage is coming out from Indonesia here. It's working out well for them, at least for a little bit. But still, the goalie is in favor of Thailand. They're getting forced out of their own jungle, and this bottom tier 2 is exposed. Delanas is so good at sieging, and you don't have any punishments. Might as well get yourselves the easy town.
Oh, look at the damage coming up from the Brunhilde. Brunhilde is not even that online yet. One more onto the later part of the. I think that is a situation that Team Thailand has to be very careful of. Meanwhile, we have a fight ongoing onto the Missile Dragon Creator. Oh, look at that skill coming up from Indonesia.
Bertino is into the side lane, so they really couldn't fight that as a full 5-man. Might be able to sneak something in. No, never mind. He's gonna be joining his teammates as he traverses down back onto the mid lane. But you can see already, I'm eating my words here. Brunhilde, I thought wasn't really as good, but her range is actually making it very, very worth it. And the protection of the zip is well enough that they can't really dive onto the Brunhilde much and hope to burst her down in like less than a second.
Easy objective take. The tier 1 turret of Team Thailand will fall down. Meanwhile, they're working on getting another objective, which is the Dark Slayers. During this one now, we might see in here a potential team fight that might happen any minute from now.
Dark Slayer is picked up here. Florentino, he's got to be careful. He knows that someone is already there. He spotted him out. 4 members of Indonesia are circling this top lane. Ignis and Thane already up to rotate.
I think he has to back away this time. There's a lot of members coming from the side of Team Indonesia. At the same time, it's going to be an easy turret take with the Brunhilde being there.
Real easy there with the Brunhilde. Man, her damage output is already showing.
Right. There he goes. Spirit Sentinel definitely must be taken away for an additional block. And I guess they will be giving it to Chaisiri.
It's already up. Level 11 on the Talanas, and this is it. They're gonna force a situation. Richter and Murat are nowhere near their teammate, and even if Brunhilde is really good at her range, she cannot outrange the Drake here. And there's the knockout. He's gonna be able to maybe get it, but that's the zip. Rolls on out of there, and is alive.
Sturt will definitely fall down with the range coming out from the Talanas, as well as the middle lane though. Kai cannot have been here. Will he be able to secure the turret one out? I think that won't be enough. But no, there you go. The Talanas just right on time will secure the turret. Chaisiri going solo. He will fall down onto the hands of the Richter, but so Wanchai and the rest of the members inside of Team Thailand will try to back away. Will try to go and deal more damage. However, I think that won't be enough. 2 members left. Ignis as well as Thane. I think they have to fall back, getting stunned out. Look at that zip with the Varus at the same time having the clash ongoing.
Oh, this is not good. He actually rolled right in thinking that it was only the Ignis, but not to that avail. There was also, of course, the Florentino waiting on the side. And you give yourself a double kill to the Florentino. That was...
Whoa.
I don't know who actually won that in terms of exchange. I feel like it was just
It
even.
feels even. It feels even. And this third game also feels like game 1.
Yes.
There's a lot of exchange, and I like how Team Indonesia is catching up on this match right now. We did see a little bit of snowball coming from the side of Team Thailand, but after that aggressive move, sending 4 members onto the bottom lane as well as onto the top lane, they were able to secure structure objectives.
Ferris is just building all tanky. Like, you can see all of her items are, aside from just the one, so she's going to be able to absorb so much damage for her team, which is going to work out well for them. She's just more of like a CC monster, AoE monster that you're going to have to try to work hard to try to break down. And then Richter is all-out damage. You saw how quick he was to put, like, I believe the Florentino from 100 to like 40, 30 HP in matter of seconds.
Now the teams are trying to contest the Dark Slayer. And there you go, Varus in here going solo. He will fall down onto the hands of the Ignis, trying to back away. Is the zip on the back line in here. Dangerous life by the kill land. But Florentino will be able to shut down one member. Ultimate coming up from the side of Team Indonesia. Will that be enough? They're going all in. Brunhilde is all alone. Really good free hit the position by the Talanas.
That was a mistake. Brunhilde's ultimate, even though he used the entrenchment, that's the thing. They're charging right on the damage from the kill, and backstab reigns supreme. And this game 3 might just be over. Entrenchment activated. Everybody is scattering in, swarming in like the horde that they are. One more auto attack. He doesn't get it. One more. And it's still not over. The triple kill for the Brunhilde. And it was so incredibly close. Are we going to go for a straight push into the mid lane, into the Nexus? And is this going to be Indonesia to get the win?
We can see the death timers right now, but no one is going alive on the side of Team Thailand.
No way! Nexus! What is the magic? Indonesia! They won!
going for her ultimate, doing a lot of critical hits against the low HP members on the side of Team Thailand. They were able to push towards the middle lane, taking out 2 turrets and having a good flow of minion waves. Woo!
They just went for the Nexus. It looked so well, but I believe they didn't have a wave anymore, so the backdoor protection was there. Brynhilda was in the right angle, that she can't really be knocked out.
Respect for Hilda.
Entrenchment was in the perfect position, and she hit multiple targets, knocking out one after the other. And what was like one hit, 2 hits away